Hello, thank you for joining us in a brand new video. This time, we are sharing our first impressions of the Pixel Watch 4, which has just arrived in Mexico as well. Let's get started. With the introduction of the Pixel 10 series, Google has also unveiled the latest generation of its watch, which, in fact, has a very appealing design. This watch is offered in two different sizes, 41mm and 45mm. The primary difference between these two sizes, apart from the obvious size variation, will be the battery life. However, before diving into those specifics, let's take a moment to discuss the design and appearance. Because honestly, the overall look and feel of this watch is quite advanced and very attractive. We will find ourselves with an aluminum case and a curved glass that covers the screen, which also appears to be slightly curved at the edges. I even attempted to turn on the flashlight to precisely see the exact edges of the screen. But Google, you've managed it quite cleverly, because this screen has a gradient that helps avoid seeing its edges. Achieving that is quite difficult. If we ever get to review this watch, we will definitely struggle to find the edges of the screen. It appears extremely advanced, very modern, and quite nice. It makes excellent use of the front. We discovered that the case and band are made from 100% recycled aluminum. It comes with a fluoroelastomer that has a soft touch coating, which is perceived as a modern snap. Additionally, it will be available in a black color. It features a silver color and another variant known as satin moonstone. The thickness measures 12.3mm, yet due to its curved finish, it doesn't seem thick. The weight is 36.7 grams, excluding the strap. It includes a digital crown and an additional button which will be used to access the list of recent applications. With the digital crown, we can navigate through the whole system comfortably. The screen, Google calls it as Actua 360 protected with Gorilla Glass 5. Customized to have this curved the screen specifically is a mold with LTPO technology. Are capable of varying from 1 to 60 Hz with a density of 320 pixels per inch and up to 3000 nits of maximum brightness for excellent viewing. And of course, it features always on display mode. Something that I found very curious is that on the left side comes with some pins because Google has decided to abandon wireless charging in this watch, something quite strange for a high-end watch, so it must be well justified. And the truth is that Google has done well. For starters, when you place the watch on this base, it transforms into a kind of stable clock, which is positive. It gives a pleasant experience. However, now that charging will be done using pins instead of wirelessly, it achieves a remarkably fast speed. It takes approximately 15 minutes to charge to 50% of the battery. In 30 minutes, it reaches 80% according to the official figures, and a full charge completes in roughly an hour. The watch promises around 40 hours of use with the always-on display mode. So it's evident that with just 15 minutes of charging each day, you will be able to use it without any issues. And this is definitely positive, because other watches that also offer access to Google, Play Store and similar things usually have battery life as their weak point. But if you complement it with good fast charging, I think we can forgive it. If you use the battery saver mode, the manufacturer promises up to 72 hours of battery life. Well, for monitoring, it includes basics like step count, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and stress. It's not very advanced. It might have an electrocardiogram, but this can vary by region, so we'll see. Google notes this feature is for those over 22. So it seems like this feature comes with a few more restrictions, which might mean it won. TB entirely available at 100% in every location and under all conditions. However, something that could really set these watches apart is that they allow us to monitor skin temperature, which will particularly help women to predict their menstrual cycles with greater accuracy. The operating system feels incredibly fluid and the watch operates smoothly. The digital crown reacts really quickly. By sliding from top to bottom, we can access quick controls that are noticeable. Nice and comfy. Sliding up from the bottom, we get the notifications. In lateral movements, we access quick application indicators. I emphasize everything is perceived clearly and swiftly. In the true 3 expressive style, we will color the entire system with hues similar to those on the watch face. You can configure this if you prefer the system not to match your cover's color or if you want a different palette. So I believe the customization it achieves is eye-catching. To be exact, it comes with Wear OS 6.0, which I insist is perceived very fluid, and it's quite good in that regard. And regarding fitness, it offers support for over 50 custom sports modes, allowing you to track various parameters. For instance, when running, it can measure your stride distance and other very specific metrics. One aspect I really appreciated is that the sport mode provides quick access. to multimedia monitoring, and it can also operate in the background. Now, this means you can engage in other activities on your watch while the monitoring continues uninterrupted. Another positive aspect is its automatic detection feature, which starts different types of exercises that you can personalize, as well as automatically detecting when you complete these sports activities. In my opinion, the experience it provides will be excellent, particularly due to its integration with Fitbit. Fitbit has many years of experience in measurements, statistics, trends, and much more related to all your sports activities. Of course, the watch also includes a microphone and a speakerphone, allowing you to make calls directly from it. I also forgot to mention that it is equipped with a 5 ATM rating and an IP68 rating. But keep in mind that this is merely an initial look at what Google might provide us with in this watch. It seems that it will also be a watch featuring LTE capabilities, yet we need to confirm if it will be accessible in all regions. This is because it might also include satellite communication for emergencies. However, I emphasize that we need to wait and test the final device to determine its availability across various regions. Currently, it seems like a strong contender in the wearable market. In Mexico, the 41mm model is priced at 7,999 pesos, while the 45mm version is 8,999 pesos. In Mexico, it's available only in Wi-Fi versions without LTE. We've reached the end of this video. Share your thoughts in the comments and let me know if you'd like a more detailed review. We've now come to the conclusion of this video. If you enjoyed it, you know you can let me know, and we'll definitely see each other next time.